I've been buried under a mountain of schoolwork. Honestly, I've been drowning under this mountain or whatever. Cenote. I have been in a cenote of schoolwork. Shit. Anyway, it's been fucking awful. Literally the most demoralizing thing I've been through in a very long time. Good morning. The semester's over. Squeak. All right, so something that I thought was funny. I had somebody ask me what my hobbies are outside of bodybuilding, and I have to laugh because my immediate thought was, well, lifting weights. And if you think about it, they're separate things, okay? But honestly, what a time to be asked this, right? Because I am in bodybuilding prep, so it's kind of hard to even like see the world outside of it and really assess like, who the hell am I? Also, I've been buried under a mountain of schoolwork. Honestly, I've been drowning under this mountain or whatever. Cenote. I have been in a cenote of schoolwork. Shit. Anyway, it's been fucking awful. In any case, what a time to be asked when I'm like disoriented and overwhelmed and depressed about my state of affairs and all that. So it really took me a second to really think about it. So like, what are my hobbies? And really and truly, outside of bodybuilding, like I'm a bodybuilder thing, but I identify more with strength and lifting weights, resistance training. I love resistance training, and I will be resistance training until I'm freaking old and gray and unable to do so. So outside of bodybuilding, you know, sculpting one's physique with weights and nutrition, I'm definitely about that strength and performance. More strength because I'm not very athletic. You will not catch me doing Olympic weightlifting. You will not catch me doing any kind of gymnastics or even running with my poor knee and my plantar fasciitis. So really, lifting weights. Lifting weights is my thing. So that's one hobby. And then really thinking about it, it's like, what even are hobbies, right? So I love being on the water. I love paddleboarding, kayaking, swimming, tubing, all that fun stuff. I love cooking. Oh man, like it's such a joy. Even in prep, you know, creating recipes and things that like fit your macros, cooking for others. I love cooking. I love smoking my meats. That's what I'm up to right now. As you know, hopefully my house doesn't burn down. But as I walk away from my house with the smoker going. But yeah, cooking. Yeah. After months and months of essentially blinding myself when smoking meats, because the smoke like billows out. I'm trying to like, you know, baste things or flip things, and I'm like, oh God, you know, all up in my eyes. It finally occurred to me, goggles. Wear goggles. So amazing. So what will today be about, everybody? Well, naturally a prep update, a GI update, and then likely another training montage, maybe even from today, if I can get this all put together in time. Today is chest and shoulders. Hey! So today is a great day, a fucking great day, chest and shoulders, Jesus. Also, I feel fueled, my digestion is good, so I'm hoping I can finally hit this PR I've been chasing all off season and now into prep of close grip dumbbell press 50 pounds, well, 100 pounds for 10 reps. Determined. I got pretty close. I got 9 last week. And it was a fight, man. I might even still have footage of that I can share. Ooh, I could do a side by side for the YouTubes. Ooh, shit. Monster. I really did want to share this not a meditation, but like well, I guess it is a meditation that has been resonating with me a lot. It's one I did like years ago that still applies. And I just feel like it's helpful. I think it's really helpful as far as like living intentionally and approaching your days intentionally with the intent to address your own needs, to meet your own needs, or to be kind to yourself or whatever, considerate. So I think I want to include that. And if time allows, I'll do that. So let's get into it, fam. Prep update. Well, the scale is back up, but I haven't done anything differently. Also, I just started my period. Also, body composition wise, I'm feeling tighter. Like there are certain days when I can see my abs coming through. So I'm trying not to sweat it. And I know we'll end up changing something here soon. I'm sure we're gonna have to drop calories, which is fine. I'm eating more than enough food. Like straight up, I could just remove a banana from my meal plan and cut like 25 grams of carbs and just fucking call it a day. And now that I'm not under as much stress with schoolwork, like that'll be super easy, you know? So yeah, but in any case, I feel like my physique is changing, but the scale is just being stubborn. And I'm just gonna roll with it, man. I got bigger fish to fry right now. Just fucking trust the process or something. No physique update pics right now. Although, shit, I did do a like just fucking around, like some posing, and then my ass about took me out when I saw my posterior situation. So I might actually share that on the YouTubes. Let's hope my pappy doesn't see it. But no, for real, the glutes, y'all, the glutes. Woo! Lord. Oh yeah, I'm sharing it. So I could show that, but it's not a true physique update. Like the scale is up. I'm a little puffy from my lady time, you know, but it's just a fun little thing, right? Honestly, it was prompted because someone was telling me that those reverse tricep push downs build that under meat of your tricep that you see when someone does like the crucifix pose. And so I decided to try the crucifix pose to see if I had enough development in that part of my triceps, and the rest is history. So that's where this video stemmed from. And I'm just playing around with transitions right now. I have a face-to-face like posing session with my posing coach this upcoming week, which I'm super excited about. But for now, I just want to get comfortable with creating transitions and having fun and just be more comfortable with posing. And then I'll get into refining all those things really soon here. So yeah, prep. So you won't really get a check-in photo in this update or in this upload. And so yeah, the scale is up a little bit. My physique feels tighter, but the scale is up. That's all I got for you, fam. As far as my GI issues, kind of the same. I did go to my GI doctor and they were awesome. They ordered all kinds of tests for me. So we did the celiac disease test, the checking for that enzyme, that glutamase to see. We did an allergy test. We did a poop test. And as it were, everybody, everything has been negative so far. I don't have celiac disease. I don't have H. pylori. I don't have any significant allergies, which is exciting because that means I'll be probably reintroducing dairy and shit into my life soon. Freaking so exciting. But it just kind of reveals that most likely the culprit has been stress, which is crazy. However, when you think about it, there are serotonin receptors in your gut. Like yeah. So if you think about whenever you're really anxious about something and you kind of, you get queasy, or, you know, that whole sinking feeling in your stomach associated with like fear or distress. Science, dog. Serotonin receptors in your fucking gut. So it would make sense that if you're under chronic stress, your shit would be a mess. And I'm leaning towards that being the dominant cause here, you know. I had this insight earlier, but I didn't want to believe it because like the discomfort was so real, and I was like, this has to be something more organic. But here we go. So the good side, the good point of that is that by the semester being over, like that's 70% of my stress fucking removed and buried in a ditch where I will never look at it again. I run a little
song for you. It go like, oh, Ray, me, fall so fucking done with you, girl.
So, let's begin. This is a kind of quick, but it can be longer if you'd like, a little meditation to kind of get to the root of either some unmet needs or just a deeper insight into yourself. And it's very simple. So what you do is you consider, what is something that you really want to do that means a lot to you? It could be anything that comes to mind. So for some people, it can be like, I want to get married and I want to start a family. For other people, it could be like, I really want to finish this degree. For another person, is I really want to go to this concert. I really want to see this band live. Just literally anything that if someone were to ask you, what's something you really want to do, something you're hopeful for, what's something you're planning, okay? So you identify what that is, and then you ask yourself, why is that important to me? And answer it truthfully. You're talking to yourself here, not somebody else, not a therapist who you might worry is analyzing you. So that's the first layer, is ask yourself, why is that important to me? And then you ask yourself, and why is that important to me? And then one more time. All the best things in life come in trios, I guess. Why is that important to me? And once you've answered that question, the final question is, and how do I hope to feel? And this is where the feeling wheel comes in, everybody. Let me tell you about the feeling wheel. It's one of my favorite things in mental health. So, a lot of the times we only know about like simple emotions. We don't really, it's hard to identify other emotions. But there's a feeling wheel. I'll probably have it up here for you to see. And it has like the core emotions in the center and then related emotions expanding out of it. And if you can't think of the emotion naturally that answers that prompt of how do you hope to feel, then you can refer to the feeling wheel to see, okay, how do I hope to feel? What do I hope to feel? Etc. And whatever that emotion is should elicit a kind of light bulb moment that like, you need this. And you should incorporate this feeling more into your day-to-day or wherever you can. Or let this feeling guide your intentions throughout certain situations. So I'll give you an example, because I did this exercise like years ago and I haven't had to do it since because it has just applied. This was pre-COVID. But when I asked myself what's something I really want to do, and I was like, fuck man, I want to go on a vacation, because I never take vacations, and I want to go to Thailand, and I want to go alone. Why is that important? Because being alone would mean peace. Being alone would be peace. Thailand in particular, affordability, so I wouldn't be stressed about money. Great food, beautiful nature. Why is that important to me? To know peace, to be floating in a body of water and able to eat good food and maybe even get massages and all that. And then I was like, and to be, around people that don't even speak my language. It's just amazing. And then I asked myself, okay, well, why is that important? Because I wouldn't have to talk and I wouldn't have to work. And I could just exist weightless in the water, floating. Face up or face down, shit. But, the language barrier is actually a very comforting thing to me because I wouldn't have to engage on a deep level with anybody. And everything I do in social work and mental health counseling is always engaging with people on a deeper level and holding space for them and negotiating how I can communicate most gently and effectively and carefully with somebody in crisis or in a sensitive time So it's a lot to negotiate all the time. So I finally arrived at that conclusion. And then it was like, well, how do I hope to feel in this situation? And the word and the feeling that came up for me was ease. I would know ease. So as a conclusion to this meditation, it occurred to me, I need more ease in my life. Stat. I need more space. I need more ease. I need less weight. But not in the gym. You already know. So that has been so helpful, because even now the theme persists, right? Like I need to take a sabbatical. I need to get away. I need to not freaking engage. And so I think about that all the time. It has been coming up a lot, especially with the semester and all these stressors. I was like, God, I just want to unplug from all of this and float and not talk to anybody or have to and not have to negotiate anything. Point is, now ease is a very important thing for me, and that I'm much more aware of than I ever was. And so with this new job, with this new freedom, with this new schedule, and using ease as a setter of intentions, it's like if I'm tempted to make plans with people to socialize, I'm be like, but your ass doesn't need that as much as you need ease and peace and space. So don't commit to hanging out with people like that. Don't be scheduling hangouts like that. Like just protect and ensure that you have personal time where you're disconnected from people. Similarly, just choosing activities that align more with ease, and structuring my life more around the thought and the subject of ease. So in any case, hopefully that makes sense. I feel that it does. But if you do this exercise, I think you'll find something as well there. Maybe I'll link the feeling wheel in the freaking description below so y'all can refer to it. But yeah, let me know if that was impactful for you or not. I love stuff like this, like you just better to have a dialogue with yourself, Yeah.